everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a project share for everybody today, and as you can see I have been quite busy. So they are these really cute little cards, little note cards and matching envelopes that you make from 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. So that's what I've been making. Now this isn't my idea. I followed a tutorial by a lady called Amber, who is Lyric Lover 810 on YouTube. I will link her channel below. Please check out her videos. I've got so many brilliant ideas from her. This is part of her craft fair series 2017, and this was #1 in that series. So these are cards and envelopes, as I say, that you make from 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. And there are only 3 things that you have to make these. That is a paper trimmer, double-sided tape and a bone folder. That's it. To make the basic cards and envelopes, they are all the resources that you're going to need. To make the envelopes, I did use my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, and it just made them so much easier. That was how she showed how to do it in her video. And I'd happened to bought this a little while ago and just hadn't got round to using it yet, and I have got quite a lot of use out of it over the last few days. So that made life so much easier for me, but there are loads of tutorials online of ways to make envelopes without that. And then to decorate the front, you can either use the ephemera or cutter parts from the collections that you're using, if it comes with them, or you can just use different stickers and gemstones out of your stash. So it's a great way to use up your 12 by 12 papers and also loads of your embellishments. I've had a great time making these. I sort of became a bit of a production line. There's 7 different paper collections in here, which I will show you one by one, and then a couple of random ones. But I would say it's better to use the one-sided scrapbooking paper, so you've got a blank inside to your card. Otherwise, there's a few that I used that were double-sided, like this Home Sweet Home one, but then the inside is obviously patterned, so it may be that I just have to die cut a fancy shape out of white card just to give the recipient somewhere to write their message on. So that's what they look like. Oh, and the one other resource that I used were glue dots as well, and all I did was stuck a glue dot on the end of the envelope and then just trim the paper around, and then I thought that way once someone's bought it and they've tucked their little card inside, they can just peel that off, and then there's a way for them to stick the envelope together. I didn't really want to fuss adding double-sided tape around every envelope because it would have taken forever, but I didn't mind adding a glue dot to the end of each one. So this one here was just a random sheet of paper that I had in my stash. To be honest, I forgot to look which company it was before I threw the scraps in the bin. But I think this was a crepe paper one, and I'd originally bought it to scrap some pictures of my partner and I when we bought our house, but as we're selling it now, this was redundant, so I turned that one into a little card set, and I haven't done anything to the front of this one. I left it plain. And then I'm going to get all of these out because there are so many of them, and I'll show you for each of these which paper collection I used. Now I will do a short tutorial on how to make these, but I just want to share them in this video. I'll do a tutorial on a separate one, but as I say, Amber has got a really extensive share and tutorial on her channel as well. So I will show you what to do with these, but if you do make these, please make sure you keep the scraps. If I forget to say at any point, here are all my scraps. I've cut them down because there's a second project that you can make using the offcuts from this. So make sure you don't throw any bits of paper away. The first set of cards I'm going to show you are from this 12 by 12 Simply Creative Lavender Dreams paper pad, which I think I got in the range. It's quite old. I used all the single-sided sheets out of this one, and then I've got all the double-sided ones left. And then this is what, all of these I decorated using stickers and embellishments that were already in my stash. So it's just a random eclectic mix. Some of them I really love, like this Dreamcatcher one is one of my favourite ones, and there's another Dreamcatcher in one of the other sets. I love these ones, but some of them, I don't really know. So I don't know, give me some advice, tell me which ones you like in the comments below, but I'm going to just fast forward this as I share each one. those were the Lavender Dreams ones. This next set are from this Craft Asylum Candy 12x12 paper pad. Now I used all of the sheets of paper from this paper pad, there's none left, and I used quite a lot of the die cuts and the cut apart sheet. There are a few bits left over which I'll keep hold of, but with these papers, because they are double-sided, there is a pattern on the inside, which meant I used a lot of the cut apart sheets to leave a space for the the person that buys the cards to write their message inside. So again, I'm going to speed this up so I can show you each of them. So that was the Craft Asylum Candy collection. This next set are from another Craft Asylum paper pad which was called Home Sweet Home, and there's quite a lot of the die cuts and the cut parts left of this one. And there is one sheet of 12x12 left because it's a full sheet, so I couldn't really cut this one up. But I've used all of the rest. And again, I will speed this up for you. That was Home Sweet Home. Again, another Craft Asylum paper pad. This is called Into the Woods. Now I actually used 2 of this paper pad, so there is quite a lot of the ephemera left and quite a few of the little cutter parts. But for some reason I had more of this paper pad than the others. All that's left in this pad is just the sheet for the die cuts. Sorry, I can't speak. And in this one, the die cut sheet, but also this full sheet of I Will Love You Forever. The only reason I have one left of this is I used one of them before to make a pocket letter. So I've only got one sheet of paper left from those 2 pads, and this is what I mean about it being great to kill quite a lot of your old paper pads that you haven't used for a while. So let's have a look through these ones. So they were 2 lots of the Into the Woods paper from Craft Asylum. The final Craft Asylum paper pad that I used was Hello Sunshine. Again, one I've had for a long time, a few bits of ephemera left, and also this quite large cut apart piece which I couldn't fit in any of the cards. And that was all that was left. A few bits, a few long bits of the die cuts, none of the full sheets of paper. So let's have a look through this one. I love this one. There was Hello Sunshine, and as you can see, a few of them still need something on the inside, just because I don't think somebody could really write on that. It's a bit too fussy, and that's why I think the one-sided papers are so much better. The next set are from this Fox's Tale 12x12 paper pack. I got this in the range a while ago. I love foxes, I think they're beautiful, and that's why I picked it up. This is a little more paper-like than the previous ones though, so they're not as sturdy. And to decorate these ones, I literally just hunted through my stash, found anything sort of woodland, anything foxy. There's a couple that I absolutely love, which I'll pause and speak about as I'm going through. But these ones I have already sealed in little plastic bags, because this is what I intend to do with all of them. I do intend to put them all into little plastic bags to sell them. Some of them are still open because they're the ones my mum wants, and some of them I've already sealed. But with all of these ones, the difference that I did were that they are all still blank inside, but I rounded the corners on all of these ones. I didn't round the corners for any of the other ones. So they're blank inside, as I say, a little bit more paper-like, but they're more of a little note card. And then, as I say, I just found anything that I felt just looks quite cute. And so the envelopes for these ones are plain inside, again with the glue dot. But as I say, the only difference being that I did round the corners on all of these ones. So these are the two that are my absolute favourites. Now these stickers I picked up in WH Smith's a while ago, and they are little hats, glasses, moustaches, and so I decorated all of the little foxes using the little stickers, and I just think they are really, really fun. I'd like to make some more of these ones. My mum's already nabbed that one from me, so it'll just be that one that I'm selling. So they were the cards that I made from A Fox's Tale. And the final set I made using this Grace Taylor paper pad, which was Forest Friends. Now you actually get 100 papers in this, so I've only made one of each design. There is tons more if ever I want to make some more. But again, like the Fox's Tale, this is more of a paper, so they're much more flimsy than the other set. And these ones are all in bags already. Again, like the previous ones, with these ones I did round all of the corners. I just didn't do it with the ones that I've made this weekend. So to decorate these ones, again, this was just a complete raid of my stash. There are things in here that I've had, I don't even know how long. So I thought just try and use up some of those bits and pieces. The problem with this being that a lot of them, because they were Forest Friends, a lot of my woodland stuff, I did start to feel like I was sticking the same thing on again and again. But as I say, I'll show you what I've done and you can decide which ones you like. So those are the Grace Taylor ones, and I just tried to make lots of them really different. So some of the fussy papers, I just added some gemstones. That was a rhinestone trim that I picked up from AliExpress. Some of them I used wood veneers, puffy stickers. I love the ones with these googly eyes. I absolutely love it. My favourite one is probably this one though, the little raccoon. I absolutely love him. I think he's adorable. Clear stickers, all sorts really. Embellishments from the pound shop. Just tried to make them all a little bit different if I could. So I've just had a little bit of a tot up and I have 83 of these. So As I say, I have been super busy. Now there are some that I absolutely love, and there are others that I'm not too sure on, but it's difficult, isn't it, to sometimes to use up the bits of ephemera and things like that. And those Craft Asylum pads I did actually get at such a steal. They were in Hobbycraft on sale for £4, and I ummed and erred and I bought a couple, and they came up at buy one get one free, so they were £2, which is why I bought so many of them, because you don't get very many sheets in them. You only get 9 sheets of paper, and then the die cut bit, this bit. But at the time I thought £2 was quite good value, which is why I picked up, as I say, quite so many of them. And although I prefer using the single-sided papers to make the cards, because then at least you've got a space to write in them, I do like how cute the envelopes are on these ones. Because you've got the card like that, but then the envelope's a little bit different inside, which I think is quite nice. So, nice little eclectic mix here. I hope you've enjoyed looking at my share. I'm waiting for something to arrive from Amazon today to then carry on with this second project. And as I say, I will do a short tutorial on how I made these cards and envelopes, and I will link Amber's channel down below. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you're having a great Sunday, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.